Hello students, welcome to our NEET Chemistry Trick channel. So today we are going to see about NEET previous year questions and solution also. This is part 14 series. So I have done with the 13 series of NEET previous year question paper in the previous videos. You just see that too also you will get a better clarification about the NEET previous year question paper. Okay, so if you have any concern about these questions or anything else, you just comment in the comment section. I will do answer it. Okay, and before that, if you didn't subscribe our channel, please like, share and subscribe our channel. Then click the bell icon also, then only you will get a notification. Yeah, so let's go to the first question now. Which of the following is incorrect statement here? So they have given a 4 option, that is SnF4 is ionic in nature and PbF4 is covalent and SaCl4 is easily hydrolyzed and GeX4, which is replaced with the halogen atom, is more stable than GeX2. Okay, if you see closely the option Sn, Pb, Si and Ge, so these element or belongs to which group? These element or belongs to the group 14 in the periodic table. If you see this, you can get the clarification. Carbon, silicon and germanium, tin and lead. These are the element or belongs to group 14. And if it is the the first three element or belongs to covalent in nature, and the last two element or belongs to ionic in nature. Okay, tin and lead. Okay, so again you just come to this option fluorine and halogen atoms are there, no? Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. What is the general nature of the halogen atom? Okay, if you see the general nature of halogen atom, what is that? About the electronegativity. Okay, right. The halogen electronegativity is like, see here, halogen electronegativity is like a number of valence electron in the atom increases. Okay, as it is moves down in the group, what happened? The number of valence electron is increases. Like because fluorine has atomic number of 9 and chlorine has a 17 and bromine has 35 and iodine has 53, right? So as it is moved down in the group, what happened? From this fluorine to iodine, the valence electron in the atom is increases down in the group due to the energy in the energy level, that is increase in the energy level. Okay, so therefore the nucleus and electrons are not attracted each other because of they have find some shielding effect in it. Okay, so the electronegativity is therefore decreases down in the group. That means fluorine has a more electronegativity than iodine. Okay, so this is the order for the electronegativity. So iodine is less than bromine, bromine is less than chlorine, chlorine is less than fluorine. So fluorine has a more electronegativity. Okay, so let's come to the option here again. What is that? SnF4 is ionic in nature. If you see here, Sn, when it is coordinated with the fluorine, it is ionic in nature. How it is ionic in nature? And SiCl4 is easily hydrolyzed because of the covalent. Okay, that's we have to see. So see here, Sn, it has oxidation state of +4. It is easily polarized when it is coordinate with the Cl minus ion, which make a SnCl bond that is covalent in nature. Okay, so because of what? See here, you can have a reason here. So electronegativity difference, because of electronegativity difference between the tin and fluorine is higher than tin and chlorine. Okay, when the tin is coordinated with the fluorine, it has a higher electronegativity than tin and chlorine. Because of what? I said no. The natural property of, general property of that halogen atom is like fluorine has a more electronegativity than chlorine, right? So that only there is a more electronegativity difference in Sn fluorine has a higher than Sn chlorine. Okay, so which make a tin fluorine bond is more polar in nature. Okay, so it has a more electronegativity, so that only it has a more polar in nature. So that only what happened, that tin fluorine has a ionic in nature. Okay, finally. Okay, so what about the CnSl4? It has a covalent nature. Fluorine has a ionic in nature. Here SnCl4 is covalent in nature. Okay, come to the option here. So what is the first option? SnF4 is ionic in nature. Right? Right? No? SnF4 is ionic in nature. Correct. So the first one is correct statement. What about the third one? SaCl4 is easily hydrolyzed. Yes, because of the covalent nature, it is easily hydrolyzed. Okay. What about the second option? PbF4 is covalent in nature. Right. So F, the fluorine has a more electron density. Right. But even though I have said here that Pb and Sn is ionic in nature, correct? But in the option they have gave us PbF4 is covalent in nature, correct? No, right? So it is a incorrect option, that is incorrect statement here. So the correct option for this question is second one. PbF4 should be the ionic in nature, but they have mentioned PbF4 is covalent in nature. So this is the incorrect statement for this particular question. Okay, so what about the fourth option? GeX4 is more stable than GeX2. So if you see this group here, 14, so if it is moves down in the group, what happened? That inert nature is increases in the group. Okay, Pb has a more inert nature than Ge, germanium. Okay, so that GeX2 is more stable. GeX4 is more stable than GeX2. Okay, so that the correct option is the option 2, PbF4 is covalent in nature. Got it? Okay. So let's go to the second question now. pH of the saturated solution of CaOH2 is 9. And the solubility product of KSP of CaOH2 is, we have to find out. Solubility product we have to find out. They have given a saturated solution of CaOH2. The pH value is 9, right? So we know the general equation of to measure the concentration of that solution, saturated solution, pH plus pOH is equal to 14, right? So this is general equation, no, for to measure the concentration, right? So we have equation that CaOH twice is the equilibrium maintained between Ca2 plus and 2OH minus, correct? So what is the pH value they have mentioned in the question? That is 9, right? So what about the pOH we have to calculate? So we know that is 14, right? Totally 14 minus 9 we know. So we get a answer of 5. So pOH value is 5 here. How we can write the concentration of OH minus? Okay, concentration of OH minus equal to 10 power minus 5 m. So we can write, no, correct? We got the answer of OH minus. Here we have to find out the Ca2 plus again, right? So for Ca2 plus, okay, how we can write? 10 power minus 5 we found out, no, for the OH minus 10 power minus 5 divided by 2, right? 2 we can write. So what is the solubility product? So Ca2 plus and OH minus twice. So we can write 10 power minus 5 divided by 2, no, for Ca2 plus. And for OH minus, what is the value we have find out? 10 power minus 5 into 2. Okay. So if you multiply with the 5, so what you will get? Minus 10 here. So we have to add it with that. So minus 10 plus minus 5 is equal to minus 15. So 0.5 into 10 power minus 15. This is the answer. So what is the option is correct option? The first option is the correct option. 0.5 into 10 power minus 15, right? Okay, see the next question. A compound is formed by cation C and anion A. The anion form the hexagonal closed pack, that means his CP lattice, and the cation occupy the 75% of octahedral voids. The formula of the compound we have to calculate, right? So they have given the compound here, right? So we know the cation and anions. So for the anions form the hexagonal, right? HCP lattice. For the cation occupy the 75% of octahedral voids. We have to find out the compound. So for the anion hexagonal, no, so number of atom is 6, we know, right? For the cation, number of octahedral voids also 6 here, right? We have to find out the common. So for the anion into cation, no, anion 6 into, for the cation, what are the, how much it is filled? See this question here again. Cation occupy the 75% of octahedral void. 75 means 3 by 4, no, you can write, otherwise 75 divided by 100, right? So I wrote like 6 into 3 by 4, that means 75 divided by 100. You can get the Answer of 9 by 2. Okay, you just take a ratio of cation and anion, right? 9 by 2 is a cation. And what about the anion? 6 here. So 6, and here you have to multiply with the 2. So for the LCM, so 9 is to 12, right? No. So for the ratio is here 3 by here 3, for the 9 3, here 4, right? 3 is to 4. So how you can write? For the carbon 3, and for the A, what is that? 4. So C3A4. What is the option here? C3A4 is the third option. So this is the correct answer. Okay. Okay, students, I think you understood the questions and answer and everything. So we will see in the next video. So till now, so please like, share and subscribe our channel and click the bell icon also. Then only you will get a notification. Okay. Thank you.